Hi everyone. Happy Mask Monday. Yes, ladies, it is Mask Monday. And I'm going to just have some chat with you ladies. I'm kind of hoping I can get some advice, encouragement, and tell you a little bit about my day, I suppose, too. So, again, I'm pre-recording this. This is Sunday evening because I work long days. My days start at well before the light comes up because I have to take care of the animals. But my job is 7:30 to 5:30, so it's a long day and doesn't give me a lot of time to do anything. So I am doing it now, and I found this mask at Dollar Tree, and I had not seen it before. It's a detox collagen face mask. It's infused with charcoal and seaweed. It's a Biomiracle product, and it looked interesting. So this is it. I am going to put this on. And of course it says cleanse and dry skin. So I've had a busy day. I went with my husband to a flea market because last week we went there and there was this nice lady there. And I'm sorry for the lighting. I'm in my guest bathroom. My husband's watching sports, so I don't want to disrupt him. And anyway, so my husband started talking with the lady in one of the shops about Hashem, about God, and one thing led to another. He was there for a very long time. I was browsing around, but he recommended a book to her. So he said that he was going to go back this week and give it to her. So we went back to the location to give her this book. It's called Let This Mind Be in You by Brad Scott. And it's a quick little read. And my husband does a messianic teaching, which is just a Hebrew roots type messages on his own Facebook account or not Facebook, but on YouTube. And so that's something he shares with his friends and family. And anyone can find him. It's Mark Stephen McKinney, Word of the Watchman. But needless to say, we were there for a while at the flea market because he was talking to her again, and they got into some more conversation, and really enjoyed speaking with him and learning a little bit. So we were there for a while, which was fine with me. I also got to look around. He bought two things. He bought an old phone, a cool retro kind of 80s, 70s. It's the gold handle, the old dial ring, goes back real slow. If I get a chance before I post this, I'll take a picture of it too. He also got himself a wood cane just for walking around the property. And I got myself a pair of earrings and necklace. That's what I got. So anyways, it was fun. So that was kind of the start of our day. Then we went to Texarkana to get gas, which is Texarkana, not Arkansas, but Texas side. And we went to the Dollar Tree there. And then sometimes my husband's led by, as he would say, the Ruach HaKodesh, which is the Holy Ghost, to do something for somebody, and took care of some people and bought them some lunch. And he only does it when he feels like God's telling him to do something like that, but he does it often enough that it's not unusual for him to do that. So he bought some people that looked like they could, that probably didn't have a lot of money, and he decided to buy them lunch. Well, we left them at the location where they were having lunch, and we went and had lunch. And our lunch was called the Taste of India, which was very good. If you live in East Texas and or come through, it's in Texarkana. It's called Taste of India, and it was very good. I'll post a picture of the outside of the restaurant. And so that's what we had for lunch. Then we had to make a stop at Walmart for just regular shopping fun, and came home, and I got to go on a walk with the dogs and the cats all the way to the end of our property, and it was hilarious because the whole time I was going to post a video or record a video, but the whole time my cats were hilarious. The one, his temperament's like Garfield from Garfield comics, kind of just like the fat lazy cat. Well, he comes along on this walk and he doesn't want to actually walk. He got down in front of me and plopped in the middle of the road. It was like, I'm done. Anyways, but it was pretty funny. So they all came with me, and it was these periodically had to stop and rest moments while their mother, who was along with, was like, she was just going around cruising. It was so funny. And so that was fun. And I got to talk to my son, who's almost 21. I have a son, his name is Boston, if you didn't know. He still lives in California. He lives in San Ynez Valley area. He loves the ocean. He's a professional street soccer player. He competes all over the world, and he's been doing that for a number of years now, since he was in high school. He's been doing that, going to different countries, and he might have been in 8th grade. I think about it, when he went, first time he went to Europe and competed. But he it's something he really enjoys. But he's doing more coaching now too, with teaching the youth the various skills, and it's pretty cool. And then he also refs games and gets paid for doing that as well. So he stays pretty busy, but he loves what he's doing right now, and he's young, and that's okay. College wasn't in the plans right yet, I guess, but I'd rather him not spend money on something that he's not into, and it's better for him to, if it's down the road, decide to do it and waste money. So it's the way I look at it. So anyways, but so after I got done talking with my son, I did some other fun stuff, and how to chase goats because they kept on getting out, and I don't know why, but they've been getting out, and Mr. Pickles has been such a little stinker. He's been wanting to play. He's been wanting to headbutt, and he was headbutting my leg, and although it's not very big because he's a dwarf Nigerian goat, and he's not even a year old yet, it doesn't feel good. He has horns. So I'm pretty sure I'll have a couple bruises on my leg. And my husband will be like, where did you get that? And of course it'll be from Mr. Pickles. So I'll probably post a picture just so you can see Mr. Pickles. And so anyways, so that's kind of been my day. And we did make a stop at Mardell's, they're closed today. We went to Books A Million in Texarkana. So that was fun too. We kind of roamed around. I looked at books, and I left with really only one thing. I decided to get some the tabs. My Bible is this one right here, and I have these little tabs, but they don't say what it is, and this is not like a traditional Bible. It's in order according to, this has the first 5, but then it's like the prophets, and then it's like your Psalms, and it's a little different than the New Testament. It's all in order, but some of the names they're Hebrew, and they have the English too, but I decided I needed to get some tabs so I can find the various books of the Bible a little easier. So I'll be doing that later today. And so that's one other thing I'll be doing. And just in case I didn't say, this mask, you leave it on for 10 minutes. So we're about the halfway mark. And then after you leave it on for the 20 minutes, remove mask and massage remaining serum into your skin and discard the mask. And I said this before, but it baffles my brain that it says it's infused with charcoal and it's a white mask. If anybody's played with charcoal, I've never seen white charcoal. Just haven't. So it kind of baffles my brain that it can be infused with charcoal when it's white. I'm just saying. Maybe that's just me, but I think it's funny. Anyway, so I said I wanted to chat today. I had something that's been on my mind, and I was hoping that everybody might have their own thoughts and encouragement or give me suggestions. I had COVID in June. It was the beginning of June, middle of June, I guess, was when I got it. My husband got it first, and then he was in the hospital, and then I got it, and it was really bad, but we have animals, so somebody had to stay home, and my husband was in really bad shape, so he was in the hospital for about 5 days. But after that, I had this massive problem going on lately where I am, I've gained like 10 pounds, and I'm having an issue with my hair. Every time I brush it, chunks of hair is coming out. Or even after I shower. And so I'm feeling that, I've gained a lot of weight, feeling like I need to do something. I don't have a gym close by, so I did take a walk today, so I'm going to really try and do some walks, but I like to hear from everybody and your suggestions and some things that you've done to kind of help you. And I'm probably going to make an appointment because of the hair thing. It's like crazy. I have long hair, even though it's up, but when you start to see chunks of hair on the bottom of your shower, it's a little unnerving. So I need to get that taken care of. But and I also really need to try and lose some weight. Like I said, I've gained 10 pounds in such a short amount of time, and I don't know, I don't feel stressed, but I guess it's possible that I'm stressed and don't realize it. I feel actually pretty good. So I don't know what's going on with my body. My body's been wacky since I had that COVID. And so I guess I gotta kind of maybe do a little detox or something to try and just kind of flush my system and get it back to some kind of a normal balance, I suppose. But anyway, so that is what's going on with me. And like I said, I'd really like to hear from everybody that is actually watching, and give me your thoughts and suggestions of what you have done that's been helpful to you or someone you know. And I'm hoping that maybe I can get some motivation and try and get on the right track again. And I know that probably many people go through that yo-yo kind of up and down, different times of seasons and periods of your life. And I guess I'm on that season and I'm not liking it. So I really like for it to go bye-bye now and get in a better, comfortable feeling as far as wearing clothes goes. I don't like having to go buy clothes, so so yeah, that's what's been going on with me today. And like I said, I got to do some fun stuff and chase my goats around and take my awesome animals for a walk, except for Baruch. Baruch is too wild and crazy puppy that he's so big. We don't want to confuse him because we don't want him running around out in the street and down the road, because it's actually pretty far distance from the beginning of our property to the end, and there's a pond in the middle. And like I said, I wish I would have been videotaping, but I was talking to my son. I came to the pond, and it was the first time I actually saw some ducks, and I didn't expect there to be ducks in there because I had never seen any in there, and they flew off. So I was so bummed because I was just like, oh man, it would have been cool to actually observe them. And so I noticed that in the previous year I had not seen any lily pads, and now all of a sudden I have a bunch of lily pads. My pond is much smaller than it used to be because the local people, they're putting in a water line, the city water, to some homes that were being built in properties on the back end of our property, and they tore up our road just so they can get this line in, and had to drain our pond so that way they had dry ground to work on. But so it didn't leave a lot of water in our pond, although on the far left side of our property, over where the pond probably ends, is some natural springs that feeds my pond. And I walked back through the woods, and one of these days I'm going to take you guys on that journey, and it'll probably be soon because it's nice when winter comes. It's not thick with woods. All the leaves and stuff start falling off, and I can actually see a little bit better because it's so dense and there's thorns and stuff back there. It's a little harder to do, so the only time I do it is like what I'm going to do is when it's like spring or late fall, so that way I can actually see through there. And not knowing if there's going to be like a coyote out there too. I don't want to, I mean, I am out in the woods and there's coyotes all around, so better be safe than sorry. And they would probably be more scared of me than anything, but especially because my animals come with me anyways. The dogs and the cats will follow me through the woods. Doesn't matter if I go anywhere in there, they're going to come with me. It's pretty funny. And I don't mind because then they're there. My one little dog, Mika, my dachshund, long-haired dachshund, she's pretty protective, so she would go at it if a predator of any kind came near. So anyways, but how's everybody's day going? I hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a great coming week, and look forward to getting some advice from everybody. Also, don't forget, it's coming to almost 100 subscribers. I've got, last time I looked was 96, so I'm like 4 away. All I need is 4 more people to subscribe, and I can do a drawing for some fun stuff. I may get part of the gifts were 2 wallets that my sister made, and they were really cool. The one of them was that blue one, and it actually has the cork material on there as well, which is really cool. They're really neat wallets. So so that will be coming up hopefully soon, and that'll be fun because I'll have some other stuff besides just the wallets. Those were just really cool, and I wanted to share them with everybody. And I know that I'm close, almost there, so it's coming, but not quite there at the 100 mark. But anyways, so I'm almost 20 minutes, not quite there. I'm so impatient. I have a hard time doing these masks for 20 minutes. They're kind of uncomfortable, especially because like your mouth is never lined up right. The eyes aren't too bad on this one. The mouth just seems so small. I always feel like I look like a crazy person from a horror movie with these masks on. Anyways, yeah, I think that's probably it. Again, thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate everybody's support that has been watching my stuff, and I was thinking I should do another baking, bake something and record it, or cook something. And if you have any suggestions for that too, just throw me a comment down below. Don't forget to share, of course. I'm trying to get there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is the key to getting me to my 100. And I really appreciate everybody. Again, I hope you have a fabulous week. And if anybody wants to watch any of my husband's videos and the Hebrew kind of his teaching or lessons that come to him, I'll put the link down below. I accidentally posted it on my site one day, but I'll go ahead and list that below too. So if you want to click on it and watch my husband and some of his teachings, you're welcome to do that. And thank you again, everybody. I think it'll be the last time I say thank you. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.